Hello, ladies and gentlemen, 52superluigi here, and I'm hype as fuck right now because I am a big Lara Croft fan. Not so much a Nathan Drake fan. Now, whoever likes Nathan Drake, please don't blow up my comments with hate and all that. I grew up with Lara Croft. I have played the Uncharted games, but I just like Lara Croft more. I grew up with her, and I like her games more. Not that I don't like Drake's games, but I'm going with Lara Croft. So you know, even if they seem to make Drake stronger, I'm still going with Lara Croft because with my knowledge with Lara Croft, she is more skilled in fighting. She's probably more experienced, and I just feel like she's better in every way. I mean, I've played both games, and Drake, he's got luck on his side, but Lara Croft, well, let's see what they have to say about it. Let's get into it. This is my reaction to Death Battle Lara Croft versus Nathan Drake. Tomb Raider versus Uncharted. Let's do it, boys and girls.
Service featuring TV shows, original series, esports, concerts, live sports, and behind-the-scenes access to some of your favorite musical artists. Watch Go90 free on your phone, tablet, laptop, or cast to your TV. Visit go90.com or download the app on your iOS or Android device today, and be sure to check out Rooster Teeth's new original series, What Do You Know?, exclusively on Go90. Sometimes an archaeologist needs a bit more than a shovel and brush.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when they're on the hunt for the most legendary of treasure.
Yeah, if it were that easy, everyone would be doing it. The best treasure hunters are the ones with the brawn
fucking
to
Indiana
match their
Jones.
brain.
Like Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider.
And
It's my
Nathan
girl.
Drake, seeker of the Uncharted. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh shit, it's in 3D too. Damn.
Most
Alright.
people spend their entire lives in pursuit of wealth, status, and power. But Lara Croft was lucky enough to be born into them. However, despite attending the best schools and living in her own mansion, she was missing one crucial thing: adventure.
Man, rich people are always looking for some crazy way to help keep themselves entertained.
Oh yeah.
But if you have a lot of money and you take a lot of trips, it's good odds that one of those trips is bound to go horribly wrong.
And guess what? It did!
Before she was even old enough to order a drink, a crash landing left her stranded
Jesus
in desolation.
Christ, I remember
she
that.
had to learn for herself
That's from
how to
Legends.
adapt and survive for a week before returning to civilization as a whole new lady.
In whatever
God.
Tomb Raider timeline you're looking
Oh,
at,
that-
whether it's on an island
that's
or
from the
Himalayas,
fucking new
Lara's
series.
destined to this
Trapped on the island. The new, I'm playing the
Never
newer
getting
one
on a
now.
plane with her.
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Surprisingly, Lara's experience left her far from traumatized. Instead, she was inspired.
I think this one's from
hooked by the
Underworld. I
thrill
don't
of
remember.
perilous
I played
adventure.
a lot of games, so
she
it's
struck
hard
out on
to
her
tell.
own, seeking lost treasure across the globe to make a name.
It could be
for
from
herself.
Legends too, though.
But Lara's no fool, so first she made sure she'd be ready for anything. She tracked down the best teachers she could find
This
to
from
learn
the
her the
movie.
ways of stealth, survival, and martial arts.
She became proficient in numerous types of firearms, and her martial art of choice appears very reminiscent to kickboxing. She can even
Yeah.
fight while blindfolded.
So she's basically Batman, who treasure hunts.
That's
with
from the
guns.
remake of the
Speaking
first
which,
one.
Lara's famous for her trademark dual Heckler and Koch pistols. And I'm not talking about the things under her sweater, but she's also skilled with shotguns, assault rifles, submachine guns, even grenades. And she uses them to take down everything from armed thugs to
What was that, like a
T-Rexes.
cartoon?
Lara is also skilled with a competition compound bow, perfect for stealth kills.
This game is
And
shit.
she's got enough trick arrows to make Green Arrow proud. She's got fire arrows, poison arrows,
Jesus
explosive
Christ.
tipped arrows, and even rope arrows for crossing gaps or grappling things. And while her climbing axe is
That's from
supposed
Tomb
to be
Raider
used
Rise.
for
Holy
scaling
shit.
of cliffs,
This game's good
you
too.
can imagine what the thing does to a human skull. Oh wait, you don't have to. Watch.
Jesus Christ.
Lovely.
Gruesome murder aside, Lara's extensive training paid off in big ways. She's discovered the legendary blade Excalibur, the Philosopher's Stone, the Ark of the Covenant, Thor's hammer Mjolnir, and even Bigfoot, who
Right.
she also promptly killed.
I actually forgot about that.
Sasquatch. She survived dinosaurs.
That
a
game,
kraken, a
no, the
Chinese
first time,
dragon,
I was really young when I
even
played
found
that
the
shit, so
long-lost Led Zeppelin song, Stairway
when I
to
saw
Heaven.
that
No,
fucking
she found
T-Rex,
the
I
literal Stairway to Heaven.
was scared.
Really? Holy shit!
For a 132-pound woman, she's surprisingly strong. She's held up a heavy gate for 36 straight seconds while drowning. She also regularly pushes around
That's from the old shit.
like the giant blocks in the Pyramid of Giza. This makes her easily strong enough to, say, punch a man through a wooden beam.
Lara's also a crack shot. She can precisely tag multiple targets in less than a second, even if they're button-sized bolts or kunai flying through the air.
She's skilled enough to infiltrate and escape Area 51. She's tenacious enough to take a bullet in the heat of battle and keep fighting. And she's tough enough to dive off a 250-foot cliff into water with no injury whatsoever.
Oh, shit.
The highest documented dive ever recorded is 193 feet. But unlike Lara, this driver underwent weeks of preparation and still broke his collarbone.
Hell, this girl can survive almost anything. When she was younger, she got impaled by a rusty metal spike.
I remember that.
Able to complete an entire adventure while in constant pain.
Oh, yeah.
She wasn't even able to properly treat it. She had to cauterize it with a burning arrow tip.
Damn, that's hardcore. I think I found my next ex-wife. And then there was that one time she threw her climbing axe at a helicopter and it just exploded.
Yeah, the only logical explanation being she threw the axe into the chopper's air intake, shredded its internals, which caused a spark that reached its gas tank.
She made the helicopter explode with nothing but an axe. That girl's got one hell of an arm.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree Lara is a badass, but she
That's from Underworld. I remember that.
Get a bit reckless.
If she gets too
That's
full
like
of
the
it,
first
she can always
fucking
find
level.
herself at the wrong
Diving
end of a
underwater
tree
and
branch,
shit.
crushed by boulders, mauled by wolves, shot in the head, stabbed through the face.
This game
all
is
sorts of horrific
crazy
fatal
with the
mistakes.
deaths, man.
Even knowing that,
That's Legends.
the risk doesn't keep her from any of her bewildering adventures.
Shit. That's like 2 or 3.
Don't you think you've seen enough?
Alright, Nathan Drake then.
Sic Parvis Magna. To most people, these words hold little meaning, but for globetrotting explorer Nathan Drake, it's his life motto: greatness from small beginnings.
And beginnings don't get much smaller than his. Little Nate spent half his childhood in a boys' home, where he was raised by nuns, picked on by bullies, and pretty much just hated on for every second of his life.
Nathan found solace in his fascination with history, particularly the explorer who found El Dorado, Sir Francis Drake. And like his idol, Nathan dreamed of one day escaping the orphanage to go on treasure hunts of his own.
And he did, with his big brother Sam. The treasure? They're dead mom's old journals about Mr. Drake himself. Turns out they were in some old lady's house, so they broke in, she called the cops, and then immediately died of a heart attack.
Obviously not wanting to be caught trespassing
Damn.
and standing over a dead woman when the police arrived, Nathan began a life on the run.
Talk about shitty luck. Man, all he wanted was a book.
Fortunately, Nathan seemed born for the treasure hunt.
Shitty luck, he has nothing but luck.
He's athletic, has encyclopedic historical knowledge, and can find a way out of almost any bad situation with his quick wit.
He'd make sure that everyone would remember the name Nathan Drake.
After several solo adventures, Nathan eventually teamed up with Victor Sullivan, a former Navy officer turned expert con artist. Sully taught Nathan the ways of combat, both with his fists and with firearms.
Good thing, too, because it seems like everybody out there wants to take a shot at Nate. He almost always has a .45 Defender or 9mm pistol on hand, as well as a couple grenades. Nate can rack up the body count with just about any weapon he touches, including machine guns, shotguns, grenade launchers, and sniper rifles. Hey, when there's a literal army of bad guys out to kill you, you gotta become a one-man army yourself.
Basically.
Ready for anything, Nathan set out to follow in his idol's footsteps, and then some. He's discovered 5 lost civilizations, stopped multiple world-ending threats, and even unlocked the secret of El Dorado like Sir Francis Drake before him.
Yeah, turns out it's not a city of gold, just a dead guy that turns people into zombies.
Nice.
Didn't see that one coming. Anyway, Nate wouldn't have done any of those things if he weren't physically fit for the job. He's strong enough to move boulders twice his size and hold up a 4-ton gate for 4 seconds. He can climb huge cliffs with nothing but his fingertips and constantly jumps humongous gaps without needing a running start.
The standing broad jump world record is 12 feet and 3 inches.
Shit.
In this instance, Nathan Drake was able to make a 19-foot jump from a standstill.
God damn.
19 feet! And he's always
I can't even make that with a run.
Nate's
Start.
got hops, but he's also got an iron hide. The dude is constantly falling dozens of feet and just shaking it off. Like that time he did a 40-foot belly flop and got right back up like it was